What's up? What's up? This your boy Heavy underscore 713. You know where I'm coming from. Live at 5, baby. Coming straight out of H-Town. You already know what it is. Man, listen here. Listen here, boy. Listen here. Yeah, the internet going crazy. First of all, RIP TakeOff. Rest in power. Rest in peace. Brother, watch down over us all, baby. Listen. At the end of the day, let's be clear about something. This the Heavy Hour. I'm your boy Heavy underscore 713. Man, let's be clear about something. We all that wasn't there, we wasn't there. That's fact. Most of us wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? The 40 plus people that was there, they was fucking there. Do somebody know what the fuck happened? Yes. Is motherfuckers gonna talk? We don't know, right? So, in the beginning, when the shit started coming out, Lil Cam name finally came up in everybody's mouth, and people did whatever they was doing, due diligence on research, whatever, right? People started piecing together this, that, and the other, piecing this, that, pulling pictures and shit like that. We watched all the same motherfucking videos. And again, shout out to AK and a couple more bloggers identical to them. When they came across that, hey, these videos is motherfucking edited, right? I watched almost every video that was out. Slow mode, different angles, high def, ugly def, different angles from here to there. At the end of the day, man, all this bullshit about, oh, they ain't charged Lil Cam. Yeah, all that's fact, but that nigga, at the end of the motherfucking day, foundations, you start from somewhere. Who the fuck was there? What could have happened? Let's round up let's identify the motherfuckers we see that we can identify. Let's start asking questions. At the end of the day, motherfuckers was saying in the beginning, Lil Cam didn't even have a motherfucking gun. That's what the motherfuckers was saying. Narratives come out. Oh, the first narrative we all heard, it was TakeOff's people now that did the shooting. Then videos started popping out. Videos started coming out. One by one, videos just started appearing like motherfucking poof magic, right? So we go from seeing the beginning of an argument with Quavo and whoever the fuck else he was arguing with. The person that they say they call whatever his name, Mike Prince. Him and Quavo in the video, it looked like Mike Prince was trying to diffuse the shit, you know what I'm saying, between Quavo and whoever the fuck he was really beefing and arguing with, right? When Quavo basically say, hey, man, let me go before I fuck somebody up, boom, we hear a first shot. We can't deny and say we didn't hear. Everybody played the video, we hear a fucking shot, right? We see the video of so-called Migo Bangs clutching on a gun. He clearly seen something. What a nigga that's with security for with these niggas on one side, these motherfucking multi-platinum millionaires, if he there for that reason to make sure they good and that's the only person on his side of the team, and everybody else was clearly motherfucking mob ties on the other side, and he clearly the only one that was designated to whatever the fact to be there to cover his people, and he clutching for whatever reason. He not clutching for none fucking reason. He clutching because he saw or he could see or sense the motherfucking shit was getting intense. So we not gonna sit on here and act like we all ain't see what the fuck was and what we had was what going on, right? Clearly we see that he had a gun. Clearly we seen he pulled the gun. Clearly we seen the motherfucker, once he did raise it, the nigga started running, getting the fuck up out of there. He was taking on motherfucking fire. He wasn't shooting at his goddamn self. So we not gonna get on this motherfucker and act like it wasn't more than one motherfucking shooter. Clearly the nigga was taking on bullets. Motherfucking him, Quavo, all these niggas running way the fuck down the way. They was taking on some motherfucking bullets from opposition. So let's not go there and say, oh, it was only one shooter. It's only one that we actually saw with a motherfucking gun, yeah. But don't act like it wasn't no motherfucking, the nigga was just shooting at his goddamn self, man. Niggas backtracking now, niggas stand on what the fuck it is we do know. We know these niggas was down there. So let's not act like we don't know who the fuck the main players that was at this motherfucking event. We know who the fuck was there. I'm tired of these niggas, man. If you gonna stand for what's right, stand for what's right. If you gonna still be a street nigga, you don't want to see a nigga go down, so you ain't gonna say nothing, then nigga, shut the fuck up. Because some of us niggas is tired of you punk-ass niggas running around killing people for no motherfucking reason, and you want to man up and take your L, nigga. So don't sit on here and then we gonna backtrack now. If you wrong about something, then admit that you wrong, but don't be trying to backtrack, nigga. Nah, we not gonna do that. We not gonna do that. Clearly we seen motherfuckers. Now let's get to this little Cam shit. Originally motherfuckers was saying, nigga ain't had no gun. You can't be hating on a nigga. But bro, we all clearly seen different angles of the video, and when you got a chance to see, even if the fucking video was edited, you can still piece together certain little shit. Was not this nigga, for everybody to see this video, was not Lil Cam to the right of fucking Takeoff originally. He was on the right side of the motherfucking nigga. The motherfucker in the little motherfucking, we know the boxer was there. He was on the motherfucking left side, semi-center, on the side of Takeoff, right? The boxer. Where his ass run off to, right? Clearly, we know the motherfucker, whoever this, go do it, look for yourself. Clearly, we know the nigga, or the motherfucker, originally they said it was a girl, come to find out it was a nigga, a boy, in the motherfucking, with the motherfucking hoodie on, to the left of fucking Takeoff, with a fucking Chucky dog hanging from his motherfucking chest. That motherfucker was on the left side, right? So you got the Chucky dog, you got the boxer, and you got the motherfucker to the right of him, Lil Cam. Clearly, we all know that. So we can't sit here and say we ain't the puzzle and people didn't figure that out, and now we all know these the motherfuckers that was actually surrounded the nigga. Besides the other motherfuckers that you couldn't see. But when you look at other angles, you can see they face. Clearly, motherfuckers was actually in a circle. They backed around, got fuck around the back and shit. So at the end of the day, bro, let's not. So when we get to that shit, I'm just tired of motherfuckers backtracking. If you ain't gonna stand on something, don't speak on it. Motherfuckers saying they don't, at the end of the day, man, listen. I'm for what's right, bro. I ain't for what's wrong. Lil Cam is in jail on whatever charge they done brought up on now. That's all they got. I'm good with that. Am I like others that want to say the nigga was the shooter? I would like to say that. But can I say that? No, I can't say that. Even though the video I saw, that I clearly seen the nigga hands raised the fuck up before he ran and either used Takeoff as a shield or whatever and ran into, we all saw the nigga run across into that motherfucking door. We all saw, for those of us that have seen the video, we saw the nigga run in that bitch. We saw the nigga run out that bitch. We all saw J. Prince Jr. was there. It don't matter if the nigga walked up later, he was motherfucking there, right? We all saw the video of Jazz earlier that night with motherfucking Quavo pulling up with Takeoff, Mike Prince, and motherfucking Migo Banks. We all saw the motherfucking video, bro. So don't act like we ain't see what the fuck we saw. They was there earlier together, earlier that motherfucking night in Fifth Ward. So don't act like we ain't see that shit, nigga. So niggas getting on, you using shit to get your money up and shit, motherfucker, then we stand on that shit. That's what I'm saying. If I'm wrong about something, then I say, my bad, apologize. What I said was wrong. What I'm saying is not wrong, because I know we all seen this shit. Lil Cam was on the right side of motherfucking Takeoff when this shit went down. Clearly, if he didn't shoot the nigga, he know who the fuck did. Or he know where the first shot came from. So with him being in jail, it's all a motherfucking plus for me. Why? Because initially, the nigga gonna have to say something. Now, he don't have to say nothing, but that's an opportunity for the laws to pull him in and get with his lawyer. Hey, let's talk. Let's figure this shit out. Clearly, we got you on video. You was on the right side of him. Clearly, there's a witness that has stated I did see him with a gun that night. I did see him clutching some shit that night. So motherfuckers acting like, he not in jail for no reason. The nigga's in jail for a reason. It ain't right now. It don't matter if he not in jail for the murder. he's in jail for possessing a gun on that particular night. And if you know, like I know, when you watch First 48 and other shows and Law and Order and certain shit and shit that you know from your own family dealing with the law, when they got something, they get the motherfuckers in so they can talk to them. Normally, I already know, if your name come up 100,000 times, they should be bringing you in or wanting to come see you and say, hey, we want you to come down and question this, that, and other. So now that Lil Cam on what these new gun charges, he down there. Next week he gotta go see for bail. But right now the nigga gotta worry about what they gonna do to down there in California. Is they gonna revoke his bond on the whatever charges he got for out there? Now that he done called 2 additional gun charges. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a whole lot of missing pieces to this puzzle, and it's a whole lot of working pieces to this puzzle. So I kind of understand my frustration of why they ain't working faster, and now understanding that some shit, you got to make sure you right about it. This is a high-profile case, and the fact that we all are continuing to talk about it is one of the reasons why we should continue to talk about it. You know why? We should continue to talk about motherfucking Fallon, the 3-year-old that lost his life in Chicago, Illinois, that was with his motherfucking daddy, and daddy called her mama while she at work talking about she's sorry. And she was like, sorry for what? The nigga baby talking about, oh, the baby at the hospital, he choked on some cereal. And then mama get to the hospital, find out the autopsy show after they had spent 2 hours trying to revive and try to keep the baby alive. Find out he got blood bleeding in the motherfucking brain, scar across the face, and the mama can't get no justice. They ain't arrested the daddy. They ain't brought the nigga down for questioning. We don't know what the fuck. Motherfuckers telling her to just leave it alone, keep her mouth closed. See, people like that, we deserve to keep talking about shit so that something get done. The more you talk about some shit, the more shit keep continuing to build and build and build. The more motherfuckers say shit like, oh, I ain't talking about the shit no more, or I don't worry about the shit no more, or let's just leave it the fuck alone. That's how motherfuckers get slide through. I'm not sliding through on shit that I know niggas is wrong for, bruh. That nigga didn't deserve to lose his life. That 3-year-old didn't deserve to lose his life. Young Dolph didn't deserve to lose his motherfucking life. Jacob the jeweler didn't deserve to lose his motherfucking life. The motherfucking rapper, the girl, Lotto Cash, she didn't deserve to lose her life. P&B Rock didn't deserve to lose his life. And this list go on. Tupac, Biggie, they didn't deserve to lose their life. Cause the nigga hating or whatever, motherfucking nigga. This the shit that's going on. Mo 3 didn't deserve to lose his life, bro. In the moment he lost his life, he wasn't committing nobody no crime. He wasn't causing no harm to nobody in the moment that he lost his motherfucking life. We done lost a lot of motherfucking people. Regular folks, stars, or whatever. So we gonna get on this motherfucking platform, and any one of you niggas got a problem with what the fuck I said, I don't give 2 fucks either, nigga. Cause ain't none of you catching no plane to Houston to come fuck with me over what the fuck I'm saying. I'm just tired of niggas. I'm watching niggas all over the internet backtracking. It's niggas out here though that be on this motherfucking YouTube that I be watching. They won't even touch this shit no more. Y'all gonna be motherfucking bloggers and report shit, man. Stop trying to straddle the fence on right and wrong, nigga. I'm not standing with nobody if a murder done happen, and my nigga, you ain't gonna say nothing. Nigga, if you live by the street code, stand the fuck over there, nigga. I don't live in the motherfucking streets, and a lot of y'all don't either. You know what I'm saying? And to the fans that's watching these motherfuckers, be smart. Support a motherfucker that's doing something real, that's helping you be better. Not a motherfucker just for entertainment. Shit. It is what it is, man. But listen, the nigga Young Cam is fighting these new charges, these gun charges. A gun charge, 1 for being a felon and being in possession of a gun, right? Because niggas coming out the roof, how they charging them with 2 gun charges. Well, let's go over the fact. The night of the murder of TakeOff, there's a witness and they got video footage. Motherfuckers is saying there's no video cameras outside the bowling alley. But clearly, they might be some motherfucking cameras inside the bowling alley, the videos that we ain't seen, right? So if the bowling alley actually had cameras on the inside, and the law say, well, from the video footage that we have seen, and people like myself and others that done went up there to the motherfucking bowling alley and actually verified there's really no, from what I've saw, it's cameras all on the outside where the streets are of this facility. But there's no cameras actually believed to be right outside in the foyer where they were standing at, right? So, clearly the police must be talking about video footage from inside the building. Question, did Lil Cam not run whenever bullets start firing off? Did Lil Cam not run into the motherfucking bowling alley? I think he did. He ran in there. So when the DA, assistant DA comes and says, well, we're going off of video footage that was saw, and we correctly feeling that we charged him for these cases, they are just talking about for what they got right now. So what they got is maybe, so say, video footage from inside the motherfucking bowling alley that clearly might show Lil Cam coming in, clutching on a gun, clocking it, whatever the fuck. And then on top of that, they got an eyewitness, probably one of the motherfuckers that work at the bowling alley, that verified, yeah, I seen him come in with a gun, clocking that motherfucker. So with those two things, an eyewitness and whatever video footage that the laws did have, they charged him with a gun, have possession of a gun, unauthorized possession of a gun, a felon, unauthorized, whatever the fuck. He is a felon. He ain't supposed to be around no guns, right? So for that particular night, clearly they got video footage and they got a witness to corroborate the fact that on that night, Lil Cam did have a gun in his possession. First charge. Second charge is when they went to go get the nigga. From what is being explained, they went to go get the nigga. He either jumped in a vehicle, and when they finally got him, inside the vehicle under his seat was a motherfucking gun. So he get 2 charges, right? So as of right now, like the DA said, we are still investigating TakeOff's murder. He has not yet been charged with anything in the involvement of TakeOff's murder. He hasn't been charged as a shooter. He hasn't been charged for murder or none of that. But when motherfuckers jump on this motherfucker and say shit like, well, shit, these niggas gonna get out. Hey, how the fuck he gonna get out? Niggas didn't even think he was gonna make it to jail. Now he finally in jail. So, bro, just because they ain't charged him with a murder, it don't mean that the nigga a week from now, 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks, a year, it don't mean that they can't come back and charge the nigga with a murder. If he is the one responsible, it don't mean that they can't come back and charge him with attempted murder. If the gun he had, and they get another video of him actually letting loose with that gun that he had that night allegedly, shit, it don't mean charges can't come down. So the way I look at it is, hey, if this person had a gun that night, you charged him with that because he was a felon, and then when you went to go arrest his ass, he had a gun that night. That gun, whatever day they arrested him, he had a gun then. You charged him. So cool, let him fight them cases. And let them continue to do their work on the TakeOff case. That's all it is to it, bro. All this whole innuendo, he this, that, and the other. Nigga ain't been exonerated on shit. You know what I'm saying? The game ain't over till it's over. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, let this shit play out. You know what I'm saying? When it come to everybody else that got this is a motherfucking big ass puzzle that's got missing pieces. Like a full video footage of everything, the way it transpired, undoctored, right? We don't have that. That's a missing piece. Everybody that was actually there during the motherfucking event, the dice game. And see, this is another thing I want to bring up. Videos slowly getting deleted off of YouTube, because originally you could find the videos of them at the dice game. Clearly you can remember when they were talking about Quavo's phone and shit. Lil Cam them was fucking with the nigga about the phone and shit. Clearly we see the nigga with the yellow hoodie, with the red writing, with the bag on his motherfucking chest, with the black and the red stripe. The reason I'm saying this shit, because this what the fuck I saw. I ain't going off of what the fuck I didn't know. Same videos you niggas seen and everybody saying, that's what the nigga had on that night, right? That's the same shit that the nigga had on standing on the right side of TakeOff, right? That's the same shit the nigga had on when he ran across in that motherfucking back into the boat. Now, same shit he ran out of. So when the motherfucking lawyer say the funny shit that lawyers say about the elephant joke, about I've seen Instagram and people, it's like you blind and you got an elephant, you grab the trunk, but then you think you got a snake. Y'all just wrong. We not wrong about certain shit. We might be wrong about some shit, but we not wrong about certain shit. We all know that Lil Cam was on the right of the nigga. We all know the nigga clearly ran in. We all know what he had on. So when they asked him about the dice game, he was like, well, I don't know. That's something we have to talk about. Nigga, we ain't got to talk about that. He was there at the dice game. We saw him at the table while they was actually shooting dice. We saw his money in his hand. Clearly, he was taking part in the motherfucking dice game. So the lawyer can say what he want about that, about the dice game. When they asked him, was he at the dice game? What's his affiliation with TakeOff? And the lawyer basically, well, right now, that's things we're trying to figure out. Fuck, we ain't gotta figure nothing out. We don't. We seen the pictures. We know who he tied to. So the fuck is there for us to figure out? Yeah, that's for the lawyers and them to perpetrate and act like they don't know who he tied to or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm like this. The niggas that's in the streets, they gonna live by a certain code. Honor. There's no, and I'm gonna give y'all one of these. There's no honor amongst thieves. That's a code from the Bible, my nigga. There's no honor amongst thieves. So when you street niggas that live by street rules, no snitching and all that, I'm gonna tell you something. There's no honor amongst you niggas. There's no honor amongst none of that lifestyle. Somebody gonna give you up. Somebody gonna cross you. It could be your own family member, your niggas, your day ones you've been down with. We done seen it millions of times from Alpo, from all these niggas. Mr. Untouchable, all these motherfucking niggas that was been in the streets, lived by these same principles, killed by these same principles, did whatever they had to do by these same principles, wind up doing the very thing that they swear and would die by not doing snitching and tattletelling. So at the end of the day, y'all can miss me with all that. This little young nigga, hey, he might be built for this shit. He, at the end of the day, don't tell him how many times he done been down. I ain't looking none of that shit up. Y'all go look it up. But for anybody that done live their life, that's out there for real, yeah, they got a whole nother mantra of codes. So he might be done been bred for this type of shit. Hey, my nigga, today you have to go down, nigga. You gonna go down, keep your mouth quiet. Know we got you. We're gonna make sure you got book money on your books. You gonna have a lawyer. Don't worry about shit. Just keep your mouth quiet. And that might be what he do. But I'm telling you, it's something way bigger than all of us. It's a motherfucking creator that'll work shit out for the good, for all this shit to come down the way it's supposed to, regardless if a nigga standing on some old street principle. So when we talk about people that believe in God and people that just believe in themselves and they ain't got nobody that they don't give nobody down to, it's always a high power, baby. Remember that. So again, yeah, he might go in there in the physical. Hey, shit, I ain't saying a motherfucker thing. They ain't got shit on me. Just let my lawyer do. And he got, that's the freedom in America. He got all right to do that. He got a lawyer, or he might get a court appointed, don't know. But again, he the one got to sit down there and do that time. He the one got to wait and be patient and who knows how long this shit get dragged out. This case has got missing pieces to it, and it's got it's got trickery pieces to it. You got Houston police. You got Rap A Lot, J Prince Sr. name. This is he didn't have nothing to do with it. He wasn't there, but this his kids. And any father that like me, yeah, at the end of the day, even if my son in the wrong, my job is to protect my child. Just like anybody, parents, Jeffrey Dahmer parents, everybody that got some fucked up individuals in your family that's either already locked up or finna be locked up, we all gonna look out for them. The mothers of these motherfucking individuals that's locked up for some of the heinous shit, from fucking with children or whatever, these mothers ain't disowning they kids. They might not call them or nothing. They might not even send them no money, but that's still their motherfucking child. So you can't tell no mother not to love her motherfucking child unless she don't want to. So what I'm saying, at the end of the day, this young individual got people that gonna ride for him, regardless, right or wrong. And in America, you do something, you still got a thing called due process. You got a right to have due process. So I don't have no problems if he bond out. That's a part of that. If he get a bond and he bond out, I'm not gonna argue that, judge, you supposed to hold him there, this, that, and other. That's on the DA to provide enough evidence. If they don't want him out while things is transpiring, that's on the DA job to make sure they provide enough evidence to persuade a judge to make a choice of, should I allow you out or should I don't allow you out, right? Judge supposed to be non-biased. He's supposed to be for what's right. If the state is fucking up, he's supposed to call the state out on what they fucking up on. If the defendant's lawyer is on some fucking up shit, he's supposed to call them out on what they doing. If the defendant is fucking up, same thing, right? That's what the judge in the middle is, to make sure everybody's doing what they supposed to do and it ain't no fuckery. That's what the judge's really job is to, is not to be biased on either side. The judge is to make sure order's in the courtroom and make sure everybody following the laws of the land and the rules and the jurisdiction, what they have, right? So, with that being said, man, you got, back to what I was saying, you got J Prince Sr., Rap A Lot, Fifth Ward, Houston, right? So when you hear people they're saying, oh, he can't go to jail. Man, let me tell you something. We done seen some of the best. Mr. Untouchable, Big Meech, BMF, the motherfucking, the mob. Motherfuckers, at the end of the day, on the criminal side, if you don't pay the toll, nigga, they still coming. And on the justice side, it's individuals down there. That's why they like that lady that's in Atlanta. That motherfucker, yeah, she bringing havoc. Because it's good people tired of motherfuckers in these communities getting away with murders, getting away with extortion, getting away with bullying, getting away with selling drugs, breaking all the fucking laws, right? It's motherfuckers that's in the jurisdictional system that just got a zero tolerance. And the sad part, I would say, is women are a little bit more aggressive when it comes to upholding the law. That's just my opinion. From what I've seen, women will get in there and they gonna stand for what's right. You ain't gonna be able to bribe them. You ain't gonna be able to really, you might be able to cut a deal, but you ain't gonna be able to really bribe them. With the men, everybody want to put their big dick to the stick and get a measure on it, right? So yeah, men have always, been in bribery and all that shit, and you get them handful that be like, I'm by the book. So at the end of the day, can it be a situation to where Lil Cam tied to J Prince Jr., tied to mob ties, that's under an umbrella of a Rap A Lot tied to J Prince Sr.? Could it be some type of pay to play, scratch my back, pro quo, weird pro quo type shit? Could it be that? It could. We don't know. I don't know. Due to the fact that this is his home team. You know what I'm saying? It could be that. I would like to think that the justice system will uphold the law, regardless, even when you got the bad apples. Just like the community's supposed to do the same thing. We supposed to uphold the law for our community, for our people, when we got our bad actors. And even if we let them slide on this little, you over there smoking weed around the corner, you smelling your little weed, we let you get away with that. But hey, this shooting and shit, this robbing and killing, this dope, this cracking shit, we ain't letting you, like, I understand all that. You letting the motherfucker make it here, there on certain shit. The rest of the shit, you expect a motherfucker to keep that shit out the way or on the low. I don't know. But at the end of the day, man, listen, I don't feel like these people gonna play with their motherfucking careers over some niggas that ain't gonna drop no billions of dollars. We talking billionaire shit, then, you know, if a nigga gonna drop the bag like that and pay people out for type shit, then hey, the only one, them, you know, Jazz and Junior, I don't think got enough money to make that shit go around like that. Only one we have enough money like that is Senior. And I don't think an individual at his status and what he done had to go through in this game would risk it all for some bullshit. So I would hope not. I would hope that at the end of the day, every man will stand on his own. And again, man, I'm 30 minutes in, I'm finna be out. But this just part one. I'm gonna come on part two because at the end of the day, it's a whole lot of pieces. It's other people that got shot that didn't get killed. The other lady and the other dude, right? You know what I'm saying? It's people, y'all motherfuckers that was actually there, that was just innocently there. You not saying nothing because you don't want nothing to happen to you. But right is right and wrong is wrong. You gonna have to live with that shit. You individuals that seen that brother's body fall and actually on that ground, y'all gonna have to live with that shit. That y'all gonna see that nigga when you go to sleep. That shit gonna eat you and haunt your motherfucking ass. Some of you ain't got no conscience, so you ain't gonna bother you. Some of you niggas is just with the shit every day, killing and seeing people get killed and plotting on murders and schemes. Some of you niggas is just that evil. You ain't got no good left in your body. So at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, Lil Cam right now is sitting his ass in Harris County. And I'm the type of nigga, right is right and wrong is wrong. If he didn't kill TakeOff, cool, don't charge him for it. But if the nigga did, charge his ass for it. And charge whoever else had anything else to do with the nigga dying. Do anything with the shooting. You know, charge every fucking body that was shooting. According to what the laws say. It ain't that hard. I ain't gonna straddle the fence. When I was younger, I straddled the fence. I wanted to do right and do wrong and think that it was justifiable. Nah, nigga. If you're a righteous person, everything that's on the right side is what's on the right side. Everything on the wrong side, what's on the wrong side. Somebody lost their motherfucking life. Somebody or some peoples was shooting guns and they probably shouldn't have no guns. And somebody's life got taken. Other people damn near lost their fucking life. So it's a bunch of charges still left on the table to get dealt. So am I happy to see Lil Cam in jail? I'm happy for the fact that, hey, my nigga, you a felon, you ain't supposed to have no gun. If I'm a felon, I ain't supposed to have no gun. So me having a gun, police get me, I'm in jail for a reason, for a purpose. Breaking the law. And got all right to due process. So if he get out on bond, God be, so be it. If he don't, so be it. This type of shit, we gotta live with this shit. I'm your boy Heavy _713. Tune in to me, streaming live on Spotify, The Heavy Hour. Follow and subscribe. Exclusively follow and subscribe on Fanbase. Download the app, Fanbase app, on your iPhone or Android, at Heavy _713. And if you want to look up my shit on YouTube, The Heavy Hour, just put at The Heavy Hour all together and it'll pop up. Peace. I'll be back. You know what time it is.